Hi, this is Danielle. Welcome to the Simpler Options free video. So today I'm going to be talking about Intel. Intel is of course a part of SMH, the semiconductor industry, and it's been pretty, overall SMH has been pretty beaten down, especially by a lot of the China tariff news. But what I'm looking at here in this overall sector is I'm looking at the potential that this could be an oversold buy. So if you look at the last oversold buy signal that we've gotten in this arena, that wasn't, the last time I got that, it was all the way back here in 2016. So while this is a counter trend idea, I do think that with positive resolution from China, with, as far as the tariffs are concerned, that could help the semiconductor industry. And I think overall Intel has held up a little bit better than some of the others like NVIDIA. So looking at Intel, I'm looking at this as kind of a relative strength play as well as a run into earnings. Now I'm going to be careful with my run into earnings this quarter due to the overall state of the markets, but I like this one because number one is within the time window. So we generally look about 2 to 3 weeks prior to earnings, which is right there. And it also has a technical setup. So looking at this here, we've got a daily squeeze, we've got a magic arrow buy, we're above the 50 period simple. And then when you look at the weekly chart, Carolyn was so nice to run this chart for me, so I didn't have to do that today. But we also have a really nice Fibonacci setup that comes in down here with the buy point down at the lows at 42.91 that has triggered. We also have ready aim fire buy signal with the squeeze. And I think that can push us higher into Intel's earnings. Now, you might look at this and say, well, the market's super volatile. I don't really want to buy calls on anything right now. I think that's fine if you want to trade it with a straddle or a strangle and just look for that increase in IV going into the 24th. But I am going to stick with it on the long side because that is the bias that I have. So looking at this here, I did go ahead and start buying some Delta 70 calls in the earnings series. I will look to hold that unless my zones are violated. The stop usually is going to be below this low, so it's going to be about 41.5. And it's a little bit high coming in here. But if we get a little bit more of a pullback, I will add to it, and then I'm going to target up here in about the $50 range, as well as the increase in IV. So be on the lookout for more Fibonacci setups. Carolyn's going to be doing a webinar on Thursday, and the class that's going to be following that is going to include John, Henry, and myself. So go ahead and sign up and check out to see how we all use Fibonacci in our trading. That'll be a really great webinar on Thursday. And for those of you who are members, this is Member Appreciation Week, so just so you know, I'm going to be doing a webinar tomorrow on trading plans and trading journals. So I will see you there in the member webinar room at 3:30 Central. Hope everyone has an excellent rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Good trading.